I was speaking to Gerard earlier this evening about a situation that transpired uh, a couple of days ago about a friend of mine, having challenges, and he don't know who he's having those challenges with, and that's not good. You got to know what's going on around. Something about myself. If I go somewhere, I ain't gonna sit down too much unless I got Gerard with me or somebody with me I know can watch my back.
Mm.
You know, we from the real world. We ain't nothing against you guys,
Right.
or Vietnam or Korea. We're not from a third world country, but we enjoy it. We love it. Our wife is from a third world country, so must be something here that we really, really like. We spend a lot of years here, and we share ourselves with you guys on Gerard channel. So just keep on reaching out to us, letting us know what y'all think about us, and what y'all think we should add, put in, take
Right.
out,
Right.
so we can keep going up. Cause when you're down, ain't but one other place you can go but up.
I was at the beach today with some friends of mine. They go to the beach every day, and they're German.
German.
Yeah. So we were sitting there, and his young son came, and like it had a little sorry store attached to the seating area, just right behind you. So his son went and bought some. I don't know whatever he bought, but he gave him 1,000 peso bill. And so when he came back and gave him the change and all this stuff, the other German saw him and said, look, he picked up money off the ground. And so what it was that the young boy had dropped the change. He dropped like about 700 pesos, on the ground. And so the father got up and walked around the corner because the boy that went boom. He was on his way. It was like payday. And he caught him, and the guy gave him back the money. And it was really disappointing to me to see that type of behavior around me, because I just wouldn't think that they would do that. I mean, I'm not naive or nothing like that, but if like I found money before and I've given money back to people. I found shit and given it back to people. Why? Because that's just the right thing to do. I mean, if I drop money and you pick it up and you give it back to me, okay, now here I might give you 200 or 300 or something like that. Thank you, depending upon the amount it was. But then you take it and think you're gonna get away with it, and now you got nothing, and now people know what type of character you have. So it really kind of made me feel that I need to be a little bit more aware, not only of what I'm doing, but people around me,
No
because
doubt.
because you just don't know. You just don't know. And like I say, I never had any really bad experience, of someone taking from me, except that kid who took my my diamond out of my diamond earring. But,
You still had the earring in your ear?
yeah, I had the earring, but he took out the stone. Because he was looking at it like this, like this. I said, go look at you, little motherfucker. I know you ain't never seen no shit like that. When I got home, the diamond was out. I said, oh. I said,
He
I'm
got
glad.
me.
Yeah, I said, he got me. I said, I'm glad it was a little boy than a girl.
Yeah. Well,
It's one of those things.
you said something earlier, your character. I tell you all, listeners, you drop 1,000 pesos around me, I'm gonna pick it up and I'm gonna wait till you get a little bit further down the street road there. I'm gonna look around like they do. I'm gonna look north and south. I'm gonna look west, east, the way you going. I'm like, hey sir, hey sir. Well, you can't hear me. Then I'm gonna turn around and go west, and then rebuild my character the next day.
Well, what we see, everybody's different, and
That's right.
whatever circumstances is, how you rise to that occasion. And, I have someone who tells me, I have Helen. Helen's my husky. And
That's
she's
my
5 years
husky
old.
too.
She has paperwork that you would not believe. So many reds and pink and all that stuff like this to show the good breed she is. And someone knows that I'm having problems breeding her like this. And he says to me, he says, Gerard, he said, why don't you just get another female husky that looks like Helen, and then breed her and use Helen's paperwork. And this way, I can go on and make money because Helen's puppies are worth something. Now, I can't do that. And, in my deep down in my soul, I can't, you know, I can't do that. I can't get another husky and pass off with Helen's papers, just to make money. I'm just not, that's just not my character, and I just won't do that. And it sounds easy to do. It sounds a good way to get on the fast track. Remember Helen's puppies go for 35,000, 40,000 a puppy, and if I have another dog that's not Helen but using Helen's papers, that means I'm in the ching 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 ching. But I just can't do it. It's not in me to do that. But in some people, some people would.
Some of you smart listeners out there don't know what Helen is. Helen is a dog, a husky dog.
Yeah,
And Helen love her Uncle Calvin.
she sure does.
Yeah, she love Uncle Calvin. I'm smiling now. I go visit Gerard at his quarters, and I was just standing. Helen jumped up on me to hug me like a bear. This is a true story. And make me feel so good. She like, I love you. And gave me a big old husky hug. I thought it was one of them giving me a bear hug. I said, Helen, get down. Now, Gerard told Helen, get down. Don't nobody want to see you. And she gave me a kiss. Said, I gotta go now.
Yeah, Helen's my heart, and so the same guy tells me, he said, you should just get rid of her. She's not making you any money like this. But it's a family pet now. You know what I'm saying? It's a family pet.
Yeah.
I put a lot of money into her. I won't put any more money into her because I'm just not going to do it.
That's a lie. You gotta feed her.
Well, I'm talking about if she gets sick or something like that or whatever.
Well, you're just gonna let her die?
I tell her get well or die. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
I tell somebody to sink, swim, or drown.
Right? Yeah. But my goal is to outlive my dogs. You know what I'm saying? So, it's one of those things. But
He lying. I disagree. If that dog gets sick, 611. And they'll take Helen like a person in the ambulance. If I'm there, she'll get in my car. I know damn well you ain't finna let Helen die.
Okay. Well, we ain't gonna talk about that. I've been wondering in my head. I know a lot of you saw the sonogram of my child, that's in me.
Yeah, we can't. Did they?
Yeah, they already did a sonogram to show that she's pregnant, not a male or female. And so I'm trying to think, at what age do I start putting the headphones on Mia's stomach so my child can start listening to soul music, listen to the right kind of song, so I can start implementing soul to my baby like this. Because I know that time is going to come when I just want to lay beside Mia, while the baby's inside her and talk to it and play music for it and, and start bonding with it before it actually comes out. So I'm trying to think. I guess once I learn the sex, then like this, then
what music to play for.
Yeah. Because I want I want that connection. I want that bond. So
well, you got that connection, same DNA. Your wife, Helen, your dog, you got that connection. Yeah, kids, you got it. You got it already.
Yeah.
You implanted it.
Yeah.
So you got the connection. You don't have to worry about connection. You already connected.
Yeah.
You already connected.
In the right way. And like,
in the right way.
Yeah, like I said, if you're going to bring a child into this world, you should bring it as a married couple. Because, that's when I think life begins. Life actually begins when a couple say I do and make the determination or the decision to have a child. It doesn't necessarily start in the womb. It starts within the relationship. And so, that's what I've been waiting for, held out for until it was right, and it's right. And so now I'm bringing this child into the world, and it's what I plan to do, and I thank God that I'm able to make that happen.
You've done a real good job, and you was talking about womb. We're Christian people, family. We call y'all our family out there. Mm-hmm. Y'all our family, friends. Some of y'all enemies, haters, and some of y'all are motivators. But we're Christian people, born and raised as Christian people. He was talking about womb. God said, I knew the baby. God, before I formed you in your mother's womb. So God already know, and He will provide the things for Mia what she need to deliver His child. And I'm gonna be there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be there.
Yeah.
I'm the Godfather, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
you are.
yeah, yeah.
Yes, you are.
I'm gonna get me a new belt. y'all need
I'm
to be.
really grateful to her sisters, because she has 6 sisters,
Oh
and so
Lord.
sisters are helping her right now. She's in the processing of registering her sons in school, and she's able to continue doing what she needs to do to get things done for herself and for her sons. Which is good. Right now, they're still recuperating from being circumcised. Which is you know.
Have you been circumcised?
Oh yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, well, in the U.S. we do it at
Yeah,
birth.
yeah.
They do it at
We
birth.
count. Yeah, we do it. We do it right from the beginning.
Yeah.
Don't hurt as bad. We think
Yeah.
that's just part of the process.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, it's funny because this school year is coming up, and last school year, I had I had jobs for them to do because everybody has to contribute, and so now they're going to school and get up and I've decided that me and I go back and forth with these cell phones and iPads and all that stuff like this. But I'm going to put the rule down that when you get up in the morning, you got things you got to do before you go to school.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like you got to go out in the cotton field and pick cotton, or chop wood,
Yeah,
or
cow.
or you'll go move the cow from one point to whatever, like we used to do in the South. But you got things to do. So if your job is to walk the dogs in the morning, clean up the dog shit in the yard, that's your job. And if you don't do it when you come home, you're not going to have your gadgets.
Yeah.
I'm taking them away. That's just how I'm feeling about this, because I don't want to butt heads with them, but I want them to know that you have responsibility in this household.
Right.
I mean, your job is not just to eat and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Sleep.
And sleep. I mean, your job is.
Look,
Mia's pregnant. Hey, I'm doing my job.
Yeah.
If you have any questions of my doing my job,
look around yourself.
Miss a meal. you know what I'm saying? You'll see. I'm on my job.
Yeah.
My job is keeping your mother happy, and I'm doing a damn good job of that. So and I'm giving you everything that you need, but you got to kick in too. Mm-hmm. So I made it up in my mind that this next school year, you're no longer going to just get up, eat, get dressed, and go to school. No, you're gonna get up. You'll get up at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Get a broom.
Do what you got to do. Get dressed and then get ready to go to school. And then go to school. So I'm gonna be real hard on that this time around. And I know it may cause some conflicts with Mia, but this is how my household is going to run. It's not about. Them sitting around just on their phone all day.
Yeah,
playing these.
I tell a nephew of mine.
Warcraft, I think it's called Warcraft.
Go to school?
No, it's called Warcraft. This game that they play on or whatever.
Or you gonna work?
You
go to school?
Yeah.
Or you gonna work?
Yeah.
We.
Sure.
Yeah. You have to. Yeah. And then that's building, like you mentioned before, character.
That's building character. Give them responsibility.
When they grow up to be adults in a society, in the world we live in, you want to be a good citizen in that province. Being the way in the Philippines that you live in, I try to instill the same thing into my kid. I have done it before, and I'm working on doing it now. It's a little different now because my first daughter is American. My second daughter is Filipino American. It's a little challenging, her and her mama got secret codes. They can speak Bisaya and I can't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I have to get out the house sometime, so I don't know what the hell they say. You know what I mean? I've been listening to this all day. Can't wait till they go to school. Yeah. Get me some peace and quiet. You know what I mean? Give me an hour or so.
Well,